Okay, I'm going to do two quick examples. These are a lot easier than the proof that I just attempted to do. It's funny, when I'm up here, it's so hard to think. Anyway, this is from the homework of lesson 7. We're going to do 28 and 30, so you won't have to do those on your homework as long as you watched this video and found that out. So let's try it. This is number 28, and it has, if you look, there are really two overlapping triangles. And we're given that angle L equals angle S. So I went in, first I always copy down my picture on my paper. You have to do that. I know some of you don't like to copy things down, but it's really important that you copy the diagram onto your paper so that you can mark it all up. We're given angle L equals angle S, so I put that on there, and we're also given that RE equals RH. First glance, it looks like we're not going to be able to prove anything because this is like a partial side and a partial side. We're supposed to prove that LH, this one here, equals SE. And if we really look at it, we can see that we have two overlapping triangles. We have this triangle right here, like that, and we have this triangle right here overlapping. So we don't really have partial triangles. This is the base to this triangle, and this is the base to this triangle. Sometimes I think it's easier if we separate them out. So what I did down here, if you can go down here, Kara, is I separated them into two separate triangles just to make it easier. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write our given down. We have angle L equals angle S, and we have RE equals RH, and that is given. So I'm actually going to mark it right here. I marked angle L is equal to angle S, and RE is equal to RH. I don't have them going the same direction, but I am marking them up. Then, this is the tricky part, angle R equals angle R. And anytime you say something is equal to itself, we call that the reflexive property. So you can just write reflexive. Now we're going to look at our two triangles down here, and it looks like we have angle, angle, side. And I forget if I call it angle, angle, side, or side, angle, angle. Doesn't matter. So we can say that triangle, and you have to make sure that it's your orders, right? So R goes with S, so R, LH is congruent to triangle S, R, E. And the reason for that is side, angle, angle, or angle, angle, side. But they want us to say that LH is equal to SE. Mine don't look the same, but they are. So now we can say LH equals SE, and that's our corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So that was a really easy one. It's the same congruency triangle thing as we did before, except we have a new thing to work with, side, angle, angle. Let's try one. This one's a few more steps, but it's still the same idea. It's still really easy. So this one, we have this wild triangle here. We are given triangle CPK. We're given that's a triangle. And then we're given that KI, this segment, is perpendicular to CP. And we're given that segment CL is perpendicular to KP. And we're also given that KI is equal to CL. KI, CL. I just put it in red to mark that they're congruent. Now, can you see the overlapping triangles in there? I'm looking at Kara, she can't quite see them. So let's look at the overlapping triangles. We have this triangle right here. There's one. And we have this triangle right here. So they kind of overlap like that. So we have that. And we also have CI. CI equals CL. KI. KI, KL. That's what I already said that. So we have that. So we have the bases of these triangles are the same. Whew. That's crazy looking. Okay, so let's try our proof. I started writing in here. The first thing is given. We know that KI is perpendicular to CP. See how I write the segments on top? Because I'm not saying that they equal one another, but they're perpendicular. So you just want to say segment KI is equal to segment CP, not the measure. These mean segment, not measure. And we also have CL, segment CL is perpendicular to segment KP. And that is given. Now, let's look what we have here. If we have these triangles, we know that this is also a perpendicular angle, or right angle, and we know that in this purple triangle that this is a right angle. So we can say that angle PIK and angle PLC are right angles. And that's because perpendicular lines form right angles. So we have our right angles in our two triangles. If it helps you to separate these two triangles out, to put the green triangle one place, the purple triangle the other place, you can go ahead and do that. I like to do that a lot, but this one's not too bad. All right, now we can say angle PIK. Now we want to put the line through here too, because we're saying we're not putting them as an equal. But now we can say angle PIK is equal to angle PLC because of number 3. Any two right angles are equal. So now we're starting to get equal parts in our triangles. Then, for number 4, so we're getting there. Then, we're trying to say that this triangle, we're trying to prove that this big triangle is isosceles. So what we really want to get is this side equal to this side. So we can say angle P is equal to itself, like this. So we can say angle P equals angle P, and that's reflexive. I really wish I would have separated these triangles out, but hopefully you can see it. Then we can say that the green triangle is congruent to the purple triangle because we have, these sides are the same right here. This one is the same as this one. We have their angles, and we have another angle. So we have another angle side. So we can say triangle PIK is congruent to triangle PLC, and that's because of angle side. Or side, angle. I think this is the right one now. Then, once we get that, then we can say that there's these parts. This is the purple part here is equal to the green part here. So we can say PC is equal to PK, and that's our corresponding parts. The congruent triangles are congruent. And as you can see, this is the triangle, and we have this side is equal to this side. So we can say the triangle CPK is isosceles because if the triangle has two equal sides, then it's isosceles. So hopefully you got that without me separating the triangles out, but we basically did the green triangles congruent to the purple triangle by angle side. Angle side. That's it for that lesson. Be sure that you study for your vocabulary quiz because there's a big vocabulary quiz when you come to class at 10 o'clock on Thursday. That's it.